Midnight, a cage, a voice so beautiful it almost killed him. Want more insane fantasy stories like this? Subscribe now.
A woman makes a horrifying discovery while taking a shower. She notices what appears to be a hidden camera concealed inside the shower head above her. Panicked, she immediately calls her boyfriend's cousin for help, but the moment he sees it, his face turns pale. He rushes to check another bathroom, and sure enough, there is another camera hidden there as well. The woman becomes convinced that the landlord is responsible and prepares to call the police. But then a troubling truth comes to light. If the incident is reported, the footage will be exposed. And just the night before, Michelle and Josh had secretly done something shameful together in that very bathroom. If the police get involved, the videos would inevitably be seen by the cousin and his wife, and their affair would be completely exposed. So they choose to do nothing. Although Lisa feels deeply unsettled, she sees no other option. Soon after, the cousin and his wife return from grocery shopping. Everyone pretends nothing is wrong, planning to check out and leave early the next morning. Unexpectedly, that very night, the landlord shows up at the villa. Her visit seems innocent. Jack's wife had complained that the jacuzzi was broken and called her to fix it. After repairing the tub, the landlord prepares to leave, but Lisa, unable to shake her unease, stops her and takes her into the bathroom. Lisa points her phone flashlight at the shower head, revealing the hidden camera, and demands that the landlord hand over the footage from the previous night. However, the landlord reacts firmly, insisting she has no idea about any cameras and denies all responsibility. She even says that if Lisa wants to call the police, she is willing to cooperate. At that moment, Lisa's boyfriend passes by. Misunderstanding the situation and believing his girlfriend is being threatened, he rushes in and brutally attacks the landlord, punching her repeatedly. Only after the cousin intervenes does he stop. The peeping Tom incident is finally revealed, but Lisa places all the blame on the landlord, carefully avoiding any mention of her affair. Since the landlord is seriously injured, they decide to call an ambulance. Then, the unthinkable happens. The landlord suddenly dies. The four of them are thrown into panic. What was supposed to be a simple vacation has turned into a deadly nightmare. Worse still, if the police discover the truth, none of them will escape responsibility. The cousin proposes a horrifying solution: dispose of the body secretly and stage the death as an accident. His true motive is darker. If the landlord is dead, no one will ever uncover the footage. Despite moral objections from his wife, who cannot accept becoming an accomplice, the others agree. After a heated argument, the wife storms back to the room. Under the cover of night, the three men carry the body through the woods to a cliff and throw it down, but fate intervenes again. The body lands on a large rock instead of disappearing into the abyss. Desperate, they attempt to force it down, but fail. Meanwhile, the cousin's wife, alone in the house, hears the sound of running water, like someone showering. Confused, she goes upstairs and freezes in horror. On the television screen, a video is playing. It shows Michelle showering. Then her own husband appears in the frame. The truth is undeniable. He has been having an affair. Shattered, she leaves in her car. Driving through the forest, she suddenly loses control and crashes into a tree. When she steps out, she discovers spikes deliberately placed on the road. Realizing something is terribly wrong, she tries to contact her husband, but a mysterious man suddenly attacks her. Her husband rushes into the woods after receiving her message, only to find her brutally murdered. Before he can react, the same mysterious man strikes him unconscious. Elsewhere, Josh receives a video on his phone, the secret recording from the bathroom. It was sent from his cousin's phone. Enraged, Josh searches the house for him, but he is nowhere to be found. Moments later, Michelle comes downstairs and discovers Josh lying on the floor, bloodied, with a strange man standing nearby. She runs upstairs in terror. The intruder gives chase, killing Josh in the struggle. Michelle manages to escape temporarily, but the nightmare isn't over. Outside, she is attacked again. Though she fights back, she ultimately falls from the cliff into the raging sea below. The mysterious man watches as the waves swallow her. Later, he quietly removes the road traps, repositions every hidden camera in the villa, and prepares patiently for his next hunt.